A long time ago, I was working in this architect office. I hated this architect office. The designs were so mundane. It seemed like a crime against my eyes and my sensibility. However, I needed the money. I was just getting into films, and I needed the money to finance renting equipment and so on. So the film I was very passionate about. So I thought, you know what? Just soldier on. Just carry on. And so dutifully, I perched myself on my stool and then did my designs and drawings. I'm trying to fight off the fact that I was getting kind of sleepy about everything. But anyway, I just kind of worked and worked and worked as best as I could until all of a sudden I woke up to something, and I looked up, and there was people coming towards me, and they thought I had had a stroke. And I looked around and assessed my situation. Damn, I had fallen asleep and fallen off my stool. And they were worried about if I was sick or stroke or whatever, but I just sprang up, chipper as ever. I'm fine, I said, happily trying to cover up the fact that I had fallen asleep. But then they looked around at what went wrong, and then they saw my drawing. And there was a telltale sign of someone who had fallen asleep. The line was real strong, and then it just kind of wavered off, and then pretty soon it went off the paper, down the table, and then until I fell onto the floor. Within 5 minutes, I was fired. Yay, freedom, even though I needed the money. Anyway, the takeaway of it all is, if your heart's not in it, think again, do whatever, live simpler, whatever. Because I just wasn't good enough to fake it. So the takeaway for all of us is really go with your heart, or you're going to be a person against himself. And no, you don't want to do that. As much as you can, even if you live simpler, fine. Go with your heart. That's where you'll get true happiness and fulfillment.